If there ever was a day to put on the blinders and focus on that part of your strategy that has always seemed too hard to accomplish, this is the day for it. Mars and Pluto are in harmony today, working together to bring in the energy and courage for intense details, desires, determination. Today is a day to reach a goal, or perhaps it's a day to allow a death of something to occur in order to give birth to exactly what you want going forward. So sit back, relax, let's explore the cosmic energies, and together we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here, and thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. Welcome to your daily focus for November the 21st, 2023. Let's start with the numerology. Today we have a 21 energy. The 21 energy is all about tying up those loose ends, knowing that there is a brand new tomorrow awaiting you. But you have to let go of the past. You have to leave the past in the back. You have to let it burn, turn to ashes, so to speak, in order to step into those new opportunities, that new path, that new calling. 2 plus 1 is the 3 energy, and the 3 energy is about transformation. It's about communication. It's about celebration and bringing joy into your life. And if we look at the numerology of the day, it would be an 11 plus the 3 plus the 7, giving us a 21 energy. So just know that the numerology is intensified by coming up both ways for us today. Now, let's dive into the astrology of the day. Sun is in Scorpio. Not for much longer, but it's still in Scorpio. So let's use that energy to dig deep, dig to the truth, do the investigations, and strive for, the complete truth, the complete clarity, the understanding. Now, Mars and Pluto are sextile in the sky today. Now, Mars is a sub-ruler of Scorpio, and I think Pluto is a sub-ruler of Scorpio as well. Correct me if I'm wrong there on that. I'm not sure, but I think both of them are. So we've got that beautiful Scorpio energy in the last degrees of Scorpio, which is the most intense degrees of Scorpio. And then we have Mars and Pluto both talking in the sky. So Mars is our planet associated with energy, assertiveness, courage, drive. We have these intense desires, passion, determination. And Pluto's our planet associated with transformation, regeneration, deep subconscious forces. It's linked to profound changes, not just changes in our life, but profound changes in our life. And it has the power of destruction and rebirth. So needless to say, we have this tremendous energy to achieve our goals and step into our most passionate desires today. There is no procrastination today. In fact, we have the endurance and the stamina to bring in the successes we want. We can easily focus on the task at hand. So strategize a plan, an action plan, I should say, and then you will have the determination to reach your goals, to go after your desires, to step into that path. This is the kind of day to tackle something that has proven too difficult in the past. Today is your day to do it. Oh, I'm losing my voice here. Well, let's turn to the cards, shall we? Now, I just put out a calendar, and I put it out through lulu.com, and it is in your email probably. And I took the concept of, so what happened was I had an offer from a major bookstore chain, franchise, to put my book on their shelves. But my book is only in e-form right now. So I had to find a publisher. And I needed an ISBN number and, all that jazz, right? So I had to go out and find, if I wanted to take that step, which I do, I had to find somebody that would publish my books and put an ISBN number attached to it and whatnot so I could put it into a bookstore. So lulu.com does that. And so I was going to start with my 30 Days to Greater Self-Love book and journal set. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if you had a calendar? a calendar. Next year's a leap year, so it's 366 days of little tiny tasks that I hope that as you do them each and every day, they turn into second nature for you. That you don't even look at the calendar anymore and you're just doing these things. Okay, can you even imagine what 366 days of small tasks could do to transform you, transform your life into beauty and joy? So anyways, the information is, I sent it out to everybody who gets the newsletter. So if you do not subscribe to the newsletter, well, subscribe to it. I don't have a way of that coming yet, just automatically, but oh, I'm trying to get it all together, and then I don't know if I should put it on my website because I've had other things that have just taken over the website, and I do have a lot of ebooks on there. So right now I'm just sitting here with who do we have today? With Lulu.com. So I have the 2024 calendar out there. It is like I had to take information out of it just so that you could read what was, so it didn't get too cluttered for you or anything. So I think that it will really transform your life, especially if you stick to it. You make that calendar your New Year's resolution to step into your true self and see the true vision of what you deserve and what you can bring into your world going forward. Anyways, while I was shuffling, the Seven of Swords came out, and this card is very much a card that tells us to only share with the select few. Okay, that we don't want to grandstand anything that we are doing today. In fact, with Mars and Pluto, we could get overzealous with it, right? We could kind of like scare people off with just the sheer energy that we feel. It's better to focus it on the task at hand. Also, we need to understand what we are actually taking forward. Remember, we have that 21 energy day, and that 21 energy day tells us that we need to let go of the past, or some of the things in the past that do not allow that new path to open up to us, to not allow that beauty and joy to come into our life, simply because we have not made the space, we have not made the room for it. So I'll put that card back in, and we'll see what the cards do have to say to us. Okay, they don't want to shuffle anymore. Okay, I get it. We're just going to cut it. Oh, and YouTube changed the way they do commercials again. So I caught it twice, but I didn't catch yesterday's, and I don't know if you're getting like a commercial every like 5 minutes. Let me know if that's happening. So I can go in and manually do it, but I wouldn't think of doing it unless I read throughout the day somebody saying, "Oh my gosh, Tilly, these commercials are crazy," because I don't want to bog you down with commercials. I got one at the beginning and one at the end, and if they want to throw one in the middle, that would be great, because I could always, use the extra revenue. But I don't want my readings broken up into 15 different little parts, because I want you to get the message, and you can't possibly get the message if it's constantly being interrupted. So, okay, our underlying energy is the King of Cups. King of Cups is, really taking it back to the basics, understanding what truly brings us happiness, joy, structure, balance, clarity, understanding, knowledge, understanding those things that we need in place. So we look at our finances. Are we doing okay there? We look at our relationships. Are they supportive? Are they loving? Is there a mutual respect between the two of us, or a mutual trust? We look at our spirituality, our health and well-being. Are we doing the things that are mandatory to live a very good life going forward? And so it's like the dear old dad, when you were going out with friends for the night and they said, how's your job doing? Where are you going? Well, what friends are you meeting up with? Where do their parents work? Where do they live? Those kinds of things. You got enough money? What time are you going to be home? Do you have to work in the morning? Think of all the little factors that go into your day. You don't want to be pushing yourself so hard that you're exhausted the next day. And so you completely miss out on the next day. But now, the following day, you have to make up for the day that you went down on. And now you're further behind than ever before. So it's about pacing ourselves, and we can do that today. We can be very, very concise with what we can do and what we can't do, where we have the energy, where we don't have the energy, where we have the time, where we don't have the time. We understand it so clearly today, what resources we can use, which ones we should stave off on. Okay, we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is about things coming into our life, new things coming into our life. There it is, floating in the background. In most card decks, the hand of God is actually clenching that beautiful cup in the background. And this is about having gratitude, the wisdom of having gratitude. Look at that owl sitting there, and there's something up there, it looks like, in the hollow there, staring at us. So I think you can use your imagination and see what else, what other small forest creature is coming out to give you guidance, to allow you to, maybe it's a squirrel telling you to, save all the nuts, right? time to harvest, not time to spend, not time to, whatever it might be for us, right? Okay. Getting off here on a little rabbit hole, so we'll just pop out of that. And so the Four of Cups I always considered a gratitude card, because it's kind of like we have these beautiful cups in front of us, but we don't even seem to notice them. We don't even notice the good things that have already come into our life, because we're so centered on the thing that we do not have. And actually, it's right around the corner, but it's not about to come to us with that kind of attitude, with that kind of lack of gratitude for the things that have already come into our life. Think about, as a parent, when your children wanted something and they begged and they cried and they did whatever they could. They stomped their feet and held their breath until you finally got that for them. And oh, did they act happy. And really all we do as parents is we want that smile, right? At the end of the day, we just want that smile. And then you go into their room a few days later and you find it broken in the corner. And you're like, this was this great thing that you wanted, or it's collecting dust, hasn't even been touched. And then they come in and I need this. Oh, I have to have it. All the kids at school have it. Please, please, please. And you're like, I don't think so. I don't think so, because you don't appreciate anything else I've gotten for you yet. So, maybe if you clean your room and do the dishes. And so there's actually expectations of what we do in order for that goal to come in, that dream to come in, that desire to come in. So that's why it is so important to have a gratitude journal. Why it's so important to take a moment out of your day to be thankful. Okay, you can start your morning by, you've got a brand new day to reinvent yourself. That everything up to you falling asleep doesn't even matter anymore. What matters is your drive going forward today and being grateful for that energy. The last thing at night could be that you have that pillow to rest your head on, and being grateful for that. But work gratitude into your life. Look at the things that you need to be grateful for. Look at the gifts that you already have in front of you. Don't ask for another tool and another tool and another tool. Take what you have and start your journey. The tools will arrive as you need them. We have the Knight of Swords, and this is how we feel. We feel like we have been walking our horse through this great thick forest. And we hit this clearing. And we jump on our stallion and we raise our sword and we yell, charge. We get excited about our tomorrow. We see a horizon in front of us and open fields. And we break out into a gallop and we're going after it. We don't care if we hit that challenge today, because we know that we will push through that challenge and find successes on the other side. We are strong. We are full of courage. We are full of energy and determination. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Well, the King of Pentacles, he's the richest guy in the deck. Look at that source of income he has there. That pentacle is so big, he can't even put it on his lap. He's got to straddle it between his legs. It's so humongous. Now, you would think a guy like this takes no risks, but he does take risks. Educated risks. And yes, he leans towards the tried and true. Absolutely. What has worked in the past will work in the future. Don't fix something that ain't broken, kind of thing. But he also has a living vine for his crown. So that would make me believe that we also have to think outside the box. We have to do something a little bit different. We have to give it our own flavor, our own personality, a little part of us that makes it unique, that makes it different from everything else out there in the world. And then we weigh it out. Is it worth the risk? What do I want at the end of this? Okay, let's get an oracle card. And today we have breakthrough, the 8 energy. And the 8 energy is a financial abundance kind of energy. So look at this here. We have breakthrough. I love this artist because if you look, you will see things pop out just for you with special meanings perhaps just for you. Okay, let's get to the page in the book. Breakthrough. Yeah, this is a day when we break through a glass ceiling. Absolutely, we can do that. Mars and Pluto working to our advantage together in the sky. In the final moments of Scorpio sun. Whew. Feel confident that things are falling into place. Just as a seedling breaking through the surface of the earth, you too are going to experience the emergence. The efforts of your hard work will become evident as you begin to see the difference of all the labor and time you have invested has made. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. You are gifted with a creative touch and the ability to generate new and wonderful things. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself for all that you have accomplished. So break through. Start to see the good. See what you have to work with. See your talents. See your abilities. And see how you can step into your new beginning in an authentic way. Original way. A dynamic way is what I heard. Okay. We have with us today the penguin. Authentic. Oh, I just love the cards. I love the way they talk to us. Okay, we're going to get the words in here, please. Maybe, Abe. Is it me? Please? No? There we go. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. So reach out. Reach out when you need help. Okay, they're there. They want to help you. They feel, when somebody asks you for help, don't you kind of feel honored in a way that they're asking you? Out of all the people they knew, they wanted you by their side to help them with this. So why wouldn't you repay that feeling of being wanted and seen? That you're useful, that you're, you serve a purpose in that relationship. Allow them that kind of happiness, that kind of joy. Bring it back in again. Family. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. And that's so true. When you're sitting there alone and thinking you're the only one, it's a horrible, horrible, quiet, horrible place to be. And it's reaching out and realizing that you're not alone. That there's people that have gone through exactly what you've gone through. There's people that are there to support you and love you. And so reach out to them. Friends, family, community. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. So surprise yourself today. Okay, step into your uniqueness. See what you come up with for a strategy to go forward. And then put it to action. Break free from others' expectations. You're the only person in this from beginning till end. So it's your expectations that matter most. The rest is only opinions that you can take in, but you definitely don't have to conform to. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.